Welcome to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I am Steve the Unimpressed, and this is Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die, episode 29, at least for this series. I am on my way back to the base from the Pillars of Safety, where I just fought the zombie horde. It's a new weekend for recording, a new day in the game. I have my coffee. So let's get moving. Sorta. Moving very slowly because I decided that everything that was in that chest of loot that I have hung on the wall of the stair pillar there, that one, everything that was in that I decided to take back with me since I had the inventory space, which means that I'm over encumbered and walking slowly. So maybe that wasn't the best decision, but now I'll just have to live with it. As soon as I get back to the base, I am going to pull out as many repair kits as I have and start fixing my good weapons. Or my better weapons, I guess. Because the only weapon I have right now that has any durability left at all is the hunting rifle. Well, okay, I've got the melee weapons and the crossbow, but I haven't been using those much. Repair kits. So cheap to make that you sometimes forget about how important they are, until you don't have any and you really need them. Hopefully I won't make that mistake next time. I'm just going to repair all of these, which will use up all of my repair kits. I'm not going to repair the hunting rifle just yet, because it still has a little durability left, and if I remember to bring repair kits with me in the future, it won't be a problem. Put away, maybe I'll turn my light back on, put away some of the weapons that I don't use, and gather up some of the tools that I left in here that I do use. And after that is done, I will go over to the trader and dispense with some of the things that I picked up and don't need. Might even find a few useful things to buy. We're done with the organizing, and I'm crafting some more repair kits here in my inventory, because I did use up all of the ones that I had left. And I'm off to the trader to see what I can get rid of. There isn't nearly as much that I need to sell this time as normal, but I did get a lot of old cash from those zombies, which transfers pretty readily into Duke's Casino tokens, and he's supposed to have an inventory restock today. So, it should be interesting. At least I hope so. He should have at least one thing that I want to buy at this point. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. And I need to figure out how I'm going to use the skill points that I got from the zombie horde as well. Probably I'm going to spend them on intellect.
Okay there.
Mostly. What do you have, Hugh? One thing Hugh's got that I'm going to immediately buy is one of the volumes that I haven't read of the Automatic Weapons Handbook. That will hopefully make it, that book will make it more likely that, especially on Horde nights when I'm actually using my machine gun, the zombies that I hit will fall over more often, which helps, because then it makes it easier to shoot them again. What else was there in here? The armor double pocket mod schematic I'm going to buy one of. So far, there is a triple pocket version. I have not seen any of those yet, but an armor pocket mod is one that you can add to your armor that adds an additional inventory slot that won't burden you. So when I'm moving slowly because I'm carrying too much, well, it'll increase the number of slots I can use before I get that penalty. The double pocket means that each mod that you put on a piece of armor allows you 2 inventory spaces that won't give you a penalty. So, all the single pocket mods that I have on my armor, as soon as I know how to make and, well, actually I guess not so much know how to make it as have the resources to make it, but as soon as I can make those, I will replace them with double pocket mods. He also has the machete schematic, which I am tempted to get, but I don't think I'm going to. Airdrop. I don't think I'm going to get that because I mostly use my machete as a skinning tool and not as actually a weapon. And it's a little more relevant for if you're using it as a weapon to be able to know how to make them. He also has a mini bike, which is tempting. However, what I ultimately want is the 4x4, and I might need to save up some money to buy supplies that I will need to make the 4x4. Especially something that was over here in the regular resources tab. Yeah, forged steel. He has 13 of those. I think I'm going to buy those out. For now, I cannot make forged steel on my own. I need a crucible. And haven't been able to find one to buy, haven't found one in the world, and don't have the knowledge to make one right now. I did figure out there's a skill perk that you can unlock. I'm not sure exactly how many levels of it I would need before I'm able to make a crucible, but no matter how many it is, it's still more skill points that I would have to spend before I'm able to get the 4x4 that I eventually want to get. So for now, I will just buy out his forged steel. He also has a significantly better hunting rifle than the one I currently have, but the hunting rifle, or the skill perk that levels up the quality of hunting rifle that you can create, is one that I already want to level up, so I'm not going to buy that. I'll be able to make it eventually, even if not immediately. Ooh, here's something that I did not notice on my first pass through. He has 5 potatoes. I'm going to buy all of those. And I think that will mean...
Good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks. I think that will mean I have enough potatoes now to make a seed. Yes, I need 5. He had 5. Making a potato seed. We're visiting the farm today. I don't care that it's not harvest day. I harvested it yesterday before the horde. Still, potatoes! I can finally use all the meat that I've been collecting from all the cougars and stuff I've been killing. This is exciting. I'm going straight to the farm now. Where was that airdrop? That airdrop is farther away than the treasure that I still haven't gone to collect, so if I'm going after one today, I'm going to collect the treasure. I still haven't actually made a row for potatoes because I didn't have any potatoes to grow, but I haven't filled out the row of yucca plants, so I'm going to... Hi, Claire. I'm going to go ahead and... Fine, I'll scratch your ears for you. I'm going to go ahead and plant that potato in with the yucca fruit plants, and we'll see. That should be in 2 days before I can get some more. I don't know how long it'll be before I get a steady amount of them, but we're at least on track now. Probably within the next week's worth of gameplay, I will have a good supply of potatoes. And my cat needs attention. There we go. I came straight home from work and started recording immediately, and didn't pay her any attention, and she's upset about it. She'll get over it, though. Anyway, I am way too excited that I finally found potatoes. This is also much further into a playthrough of 7 days than I have ever been before finding potatoes. As far as I can remember, at least. They might not actually have been in the game when I first started playing. I do have the resources to make 3 of the armor double pocket mods. What's my limiting factor there? I think it's mechanical parts. Yes. So I need to start. There we go. I need to start taking apart more washing machines and cars and junk like that to collect more mechanical parts so that I can make more of this kind of stuff. I do have, I checked, and I do actually have 1 triple armor pocket mod, which currently is on my boots, but that means that I don't need to make a full complement of double pocket mods. 3 actually should be enough. Oops. 1 last chore to complete, and then I'm going to go off to, I don't know, raid a house or something. And that is, I need to decide how I'm going to spend the 4 skill points that I have available right now. I know that I'm going to put them into intellect, because that's my current goal. What do I need? I think I need level 8 total. Is that right? Yeah. To get the 4x4, I need level 8 intellect. But I think that I'm going to invest at least 1 point into mini bike. And oh, I can actually get motorcycle as well right now. So I'm going to go ahead and buy, or use 2 of my points on that. And then use 2 more to level up my base perk. That would mean that I now am able to make the motorcycle recipe, which, what do I need for that? Give me a second to figure that out here. With the vehicle recipes, you need an engine, a car battery, and then wheels you have to make, and chassis and handlebars. I think for the, well, it won't be handlebars for the 4x4, but there'll be something else. There's 3 components that you have to make. One of them is always wheels, and then there's 2 that are vehicle specific. So you have to make a few other things before you can actually make the vehicle. And from looking at those 2, it actually looks like I only need, I think, 30 forged steel, which I already have that much to be able to make a motorcycle. So I probably will start working on making a motorcycle at some point here, but I also need a lot of mechanical parts, which I don't have very much of right now. I have practically no mechanical parts. So I need to go to a place where I can tear apart some washing machines. Now, what is there in this town next to me that fits that description? Here is one of the junkyards. I know I have been in here already, and yeah, I've been way too close to the place from going to the trader all the time for anything to really have respawned. Well, maybe a few things have respawned. But there should still be some stuff in here that I can break down, although maybe it's just that car. Yeah, it's looking like it's just that car. Well, I'll break down the car. As it turns out, I forgot again that I am still dressed for hot weather and not cold weather. So after I take out this group of zombies over here, I may start making down towards the desert town. I have a little base set up there and I haven't really done much with it. I built it there to be able to mine some oil shale, and now that I'm progressing to the point where I'm actually going to need gasoline, might be a good idea to spend a couple of my mining nights down there. There's quite a few of these. I might get another level up out of this. Probably not quite. How did I get her and not you? Yeah. Not quite a level up, but pretty close. Enough that I could very well get there by mining tonight. So I'm going to scamper off to the desert town. I don't have that much time left anyway. But I might be able to find some stuff to break down there. And I'll spend tonight working in the oil mine instead of the gunpowder components mine. Well, I've reached the desert, and there's my base. I think I may actually just keep wandering around tonight, actually, instead of mining. Because the desert is not nearly as dangerous for me, or not the desert so much, the nights are not nearly as dangerous for me as they used to be. So, it's actually probably okay for me to stay out. Oop, here's another coyote. Apparently I just killed his mate or something. There. I knew real coyotes travel in packs. I didn't think 7 Days to Die ones did. Pretty sure I've raided this junkyard before, and it's actually a carbon copy of the one I was just at up by the trader. However, it could have had stuff respawn. Or if it hasn't, then I at least forgot to grab that duffel bag the last time I visited. And even if it didn't, there is still this car here. Oh, hey, motor tool parts. Those will be handy. Okay, that one's done. Let's go look around for a few more. Although, before I leave, let me just hit this tire. Those give you scrap polymers now. Okay. Several updates ago, the only way you could get a wheel was actually by hitting scrap tires. It's since been updated so that you can craft wheels and that hitting scrap tires gives you polymers, which are one of the things you need to make wheels, I believe. They're also needed for a bunch of other stuff, including the pocket mods that I was just making earlier. So, it's a good thing to collect a few of those now that I'm making recipes that actually use them. Missed. Got it. Hey! And I leveled up. So I have one more skill point that I can spend. Probably not going to spend that in this episode. I'm probably going to save that for another level of the intellect perk. How many more of those do I need anyway? Intellect 2. So I need 4 more points to get the level of intellect I need to make the 4x4. That's going to be a while. I'm going to wander around this place and break down some cars, and judging from the sound of things, I'm going to have to kill some zombies also. Yep, there he is. Yes, yes. A little surprised that didn't wake anybody else up. You again? That's okay. Valuable rotting flesh. Yep, I hear a zombie, and he's going to be fast since it's, you know, nighttime. It's okay, though. We've gotten to the point in the game where I'm not afraid to be out at night. It's kind of a good thing. That's interesting. Cactus grew through a sedan. How long has the zombie apocalypse been? I suppose it probably has been a while. Well, my hunting rifle, it appears, is finally broken. Well, durability bar is gone. Can I even fire it? Nope. Item needs repairs. So, oh. Again, I didn't bring any repair kits with me. That's kind of okay, though, because all my other weapons are still in good repair. So I'll have to fix that when I get back to the main base. I have gotten enough mechanical parts to be able to craft the motorcycle components, so I may start doing that in the next episode. In the future, I'm probably going to spend a lot more time breaking down cars and appliances and that sort of thing when I raid houses. I haven't been doing that very much so far because there wasn't really anything that I needed to make that required many of those parts, if any. But as we get further into the game, we're higher level now. There's going to be more and more of that kind of stuff, so I'm going to spend more time on accumulating those resources. Since I have what I need for that, though, I am going to go ahead and descend into the desert base and start doing some digging. So ultimately, I want to be getting oil shale out of here, and for that, I'm going to need to do some work. Did I have any chests around here? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a repair kit in this chest. That's convenient. I will go ahead and use that to repair the hunting rifle that I just broke. And I'll divest myself of some of the other stuff that I'm carrying around that I don't really need. And then I will get to work on mining. The long-neglected desert base has progressed to the point where we are digging out the second level and actually putting in floor on the first level. So, you know, progress. But that is about all the time I have for recording for today. So, I will have to sign off now. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel to see more content from me, and if you'd like to help my channel grow, please share it with your friends. Goodbye and God bless.